Denmark Open quarterfinals here, and we are going to discuss best of the best matches that are going to happen today. So first of all, in men's singles, kunlavut versus Viktor Axelsen. Kunlavut defeated Toma Junior Popov in a 3 crazy good set, and Viktor Axelsen defeated Japanese Tanaka, and that match was good too. It was 3-set match too. First of all, let's just discuss about kunlavut versus Toma Junior Popov. Man, what a match! As I told you in my previous video and my prediction video too, that this match has every potential to be the best match of the day, and it turned out to be this thing that I already told you. We all know what are my views regarding kunlavut, how stable his gameplay, how good he is regarding man singles, and of course he is ranked 3 right now. But talking about Toma Junior Popov, he is using his height, he is using his the reach. He was doing every perfect thing to do a crazy good man singles gameplay. But one thing that I have discussed it multiple times that is hampering his gameplay is men's doubles and man singles. Look, they lost against Chen and Liu yesterday. Popov brothers lost against Chen Liu in straight 2 sets, and their tiredness, their body response was clearly visible. I'm talking about Popov brothers. They were not up to that level. Of course, first men singles, Toma Junior Popov performed this crazy match against kunlavut. Then Christo Popov gave a crazy good match. But man, the thing is that the day they decide they want to play men singles or I will say that men's doubles, they will defeat every other players, mark my words. But talking about Viktor Axelsen, he defeated Tanaka. First set Tanaka won, and I was thinking like, man, there are chances that Viktor may get defeated because Anders Antonsen lost against Sen Lakshya. I will talk about that in few moments. But Tanaka in first set was way impressive, and I was thinking like, yes, today there will be an upset because Viktor Axelsen is not looking as I will say that older Viktor Axelsen that used to go on court with every better things like speed, like his agility. I will say that this is not that Viktor Axelsen that I used to watch, but that's completely fine. He won here. And talking about this particular match, kunlavut versus Viktor Axelsen, my simple views regarding this match is there are huge chances. Look, head to head goes completely with Viktor Axelsen. We all know he defeated kunlavut in finals last year in Olympics, but this is perfect time for kunlavut to get back that I will say the revenge against Viktor Axelsen and defeat him here and get into finals, or I will say that at least semi-finals. So I am rooting for kunlavut here, but that I will say that home ground advantage for Viktor Axelsen must be there, and that thing may be I will say that a plus point for Viktor Axelsen. But let's just hope for a good match because kunlavut is looking good. Next match, singles match is Shiuchi, who will be against Christo Popov. Shiuchi defeated NG Kalangas in previous round, and Christo Popov defeated Rasmus Gemke in previous round. Man, Rasmus Gemke, his gameplay is looking a little bit impressive. He's changing. His improvements are clearly visible, but those improvements were not enough to defeat Christo Popov. And talking about Shiuchi versus Christo Popov, last match that I remember regarding these two guys, there was some controversy, there was some issue. Majority of the time whenever Christo Popov performs against Shiuchi or top rated players, there is an issue with umpiring, there is an issue with this hotspot and this thing. But keeping those things aside, whenever Christo Popov faces Shiuchi or any other big players, his performance turns into an I will say that advanced athlete, just like top 3 players, kunlavut, Wang Gong, not Wang Gong, I'm said by Li Shifeng, Chodin Chen, Shiuchi, Anders Antonsen. These are top players, and how they perform, and same goes with Christo Popov too. His gameplay turns completely different when he faces top rated players. And talking about can he defeat Shiuchi, I don't have even a second thought that he can defeat here, but I will say that there is a percentage in my mind that 70 to 75% chances are there that Shiuchi will defeat Christo Popov. But I cannot predict anything because in men's doubles, Popov brothers lost yesterday against Chen Liu. So of course they don't need to think about men's doubles too. They don't need to save energy for that. Right now only Christo Popov is there. Toma Junior is out 2. So I must be looked at. I just want if Christo Popov is properly recovered, he can give a crazy good match against Shiuji. Of course, he can give that, but talking about who can win here, I will clearly go for Shiuji. Let's talk about women singles, and Anseng will be against Tomoka Miyazaki. Anseng defeated Nedara in straight 2 sets in previous round. Miyazaki defeated Vardani in 3 set longer match. One thing that I have discussed multiple times, but I will discuss it again. Tomoka Miyazaki, she must be having Anseng in her mind. I have reminded you and talked about this thing multiple times that last time when Anseng defeated Miyazaki by covering 10 or 11 points, after that Miyazaki's gameplay against any other players got down. She was not able to perform at that level that Miyazaki used to perform. That confidence level was a little bit down and everything. The same thing that was going on with Akane Yamaguchi too, that whenever she was facing Anseng, her gameplay looked completely different, even though I always wanted Akane Yamaguchi to defeat Anseng, but that's completely fine. She defeated her. But what I am saying is that Tomoka Miyazaki must be looking for a win here, or at least a 3rd set that can bring her confidence back, that she can even perform against Anseng. Because whenever she is performing against Anseng or any other player, she is doing 3 sets. That confident Tomoka Miyazaki that I know is a little bit, I will say that, missing, and I really want Tomoka Miyazaki to do a comeback here. But can Anseng, or will Anseng allow Tomoka Miyazaki to do a 3rd set here? Look, potential wise or capability wise, Tomoka Miyazaki has everything to do a 3rd set against Anseng. But talking about Anseng, she is not even allowing any other player to do even a 3rd set against her. So can Tomoka Miyazaki do that? It is highly possibly that Anseng will defeat Tomoka Miyazaki in straight 2 sets. But one thing is clear, even if Tomoka Miyazaki do 19-18 scores in both sets, I will be much happier. And if she defeats, there are just 5 to 4% chances, I will say, that Tomoka Miyazaki can defeat Anseng, of course. But still, I will say that there are chances, 3 or 4% chances, but there are still chances that she can defeat Anseng. But talking about Anseng, man, many words around her, many words like she's legend, she can perform, defeat anyone and everything. But what I am saying is that she must be looking forward for Akane Yamaguchi. She must be waiting for Akane Yamaguchi. And last time when Chen Yufei defeated Anseng, the momentum, the speed, that improvements we saw in Anseng when Chen Yufei defeated Anseng, was waiting that next time wherever she was facing Chen Yufei, she was waiting that now I will defeat her. Now that fire inside Anseng was clearly visible. So right now when Akane defeated Anseng, and the same thing is going on, I am clearly saying that Anseng must be looking forward for Akane Yamaguchi, not any other player. So talking about this particular match, Anseng is winning. Talking about men's doubles, Azriyn and Chen, who will be against Liang and Wang in quarterfinals. Azriyn and Chen defeated Kim Seo, and it was the biggest upset of this Denmark Open, because they defeated Kim Seo in straight 2 sets. One thing that if you don't know, Chen was previously with Go 2. If you don't know Go Visham, you don't even know what is badminton. Just go and watch his gameplay. Who was Go Visham? Please go, and he is silver medalist. Okay, Chen has the potential. He is craziest good player. But as I always told you that having a gold medal with a particular pair is completely different. When you are partnering up with someone else, it is completely different. Chen Jia proved, or I will say that Jia proved, that if she participates with another a player like Zhang, she can even perform, because Chen Jia are world gold medalist, world Olympic gold medalist. And when Jia participated with Zhang, I was thinking like, can she? But she did that. But many other players, take many other examples, like I will say that Chinese Taipei, some player, men's doubles player, who changed their partners after Olympics, after winning Olympic gold or Olympic silvers, they changed their partners, or I will say that one partner retired and they participated with another, and right now they are not even able to go around, I will say, the round of 16 or quarters, not more than that. So this thing happens. But right now Azriyn and Chen, they defeated Kim Seo, and man, the place where they won was the net. It was complete surprise for Kim Seo, As what I was watching yesterday, I was thinking like, man, can they defeat Kim Seo? That was not even my thoughts. That I was just thinking that Kim Seo are going into finals. This were in clearly in my mind, but what I thought was completely different, and what result was completely different. Azriyn and 10 literally surprised me with their net play. Kim Seo was looking forward for a parallel gameplay, but net play turned into complete surprise for them. And man, way good. But can they defeat Liang Wang? Liang Wang defeated Gautama Esfahani from Indonesia in straight 2 sets. Man, some players like Goes, then Gautama Esfahani, Chia. So, what is going on with these players? I don't know. These players used to dominate men's doubles, but what is going on with them? I don't know. But talking about this particular match, Liang Wang versus Alfian and 10. Look, they defeated world number 1 players. Okay, Kim Seo, they defeated them. So I will say that practically they should defeat Liang Wang in straight 2 sets too. But can they? Is this the one time thing, or can they win this tournament? It is a little bit question for me, because there are examples in past too that players defeated world number 1s in first round, and then in second round they got destroyed against any other random player. So I will not predict that Azriyn and 10 are winning, but there are chances. They defeated Kim Seo, so I will give plus point to them. So 60% chances I will say that Azriyn and 10 are winning. And talking about Liang Wang, they are crazy good players, man. I've discussed about them multiple times in my videos. So 40% chances Liang Wang are winning. So finally, let's talk about next men's doubles players. Liang and Vendy, Arctic Open gold medalist, who will be against Alfian and Fikri. Alfian and Fikri defeated Denmark players in 3 sets, and Liang and Vendy defeated Liu and Yang, as I discussed about Olympic gold medalist. Just to tell you that in straight 2 sets. So one thing is clear. One thing is simple and clear. Alfian and Fikri, can they do a upset here? Can they give the crazy level of parallel gameplay against Liang and Vendy? Or can they learn from Azriyn or 10 from what they did yesterday? Because Liang and Vendy's gameplay also placing and parallel gameplay. I will not say that they are completely aggressive players, but their major chunk of game that I have observed is their parallel gameplay. And I will say that I'm not lift properly, but placing also a major part for Liang and Vendy's gameplay, whatever I have observed. But can Alfian and Fikri, with their crazy good attack, I will say that, break the defense of Liang and Vendy? It will be a question mark. I'm not going with any player, because Alfian and Fikri has the momentum too, and Liang and Vendy, of course, they won gold medal, so of course momentum is with them too. But I just want to see, is aggressive Alfian and Fikri winning, or I will say that defensive and placing Liang and Vendy are winning. So this match is a must match watch. Next is Chen, who will be against Igarashi and Shida. And Chen defeated HSU Sung in previous round, and Igarashi and Shida defeated Pearlitan and Thinna in straight 2 sets. And man, what a upset. I predicted, of course I predicted yesterday in my video. Please, I will recommend you to watch my yesterday's prediction video. I told you that today Igarashi and Shida are defeating Pearlitan and Thinna. But what I have predicted, another thing, is that there will be a 3rd set, because I thought that last week when they defeated Ivanaga and Nakanishi in finals, I'm talking about Pearlitan and Thinna, where in straight 2 sets in a single digit scores, and I was thinking like, what a momentum, man, what a crazy good match. As my regular viewers know that how much excited I was when they defeated Ivanaga and Nakanishi with in single digit scores, and I always like whenever a player defeat their opponent in straight 2 sets. So I was so much excited that momentum was back, Pearlitan and Thinna was looking good. But I predicted yesterday that Igarashi and Shida are winning. I predicted this moment few months back when I uploaded that video where I told you that Igarashi and Shida are, I will say that in few months are going to be in top 5, top 3, and I also told you that they will be competitive to Liu 10 too. But I didn't I will say expected this fast results, and the reason is that in my previous video I discussed one thing, that Igarashi is way better from, I will say, as compared to Chiharu Shida. But man, Chiharu Shida has so much improvement on her gameplay. She is better in on backline. She is better on net court. I will say that net play, everything is looking impressive. And man, Arisa Higashino, I have discussed about her in multiple my videos. I am watching her from last 4 to 5 years. Wang versus Watanabe Higashino. I have seen multiple matches of them. I have seen Arisa Higashino doing those jump smashes. I don't know. I have got impressed with her around, I will say that, few years back. I am watching her from many years, and she was always impressive. And that was the reason I told you that she and Chiharu Shida is an crazy good new pair. And look, they defeated Pearlton in the 9 straight 2 sets. I was not expecting a straight 2 set. I was at least expecting a third set. I know, I told you that Arisa Higashino and Chiharu Shida are winning, because many people told me that your prediction will be wrong and everything. Pearlton and Thinna are winning. I said that I always support Pearlton and Thinna. Whoever who is watching my badminton videos in my Hindi channel too knows that how much I support Pearlton, how much I support her. That's a completely different thing. But this time I knew that momentum is a little bit shifting, and that's why I predicted that. But talking about Chen and Igarashi and Shida, and again, I'm not predicting that they will defeat Chen, but coordination level is little bit, I will say that, not at that level that I know Chen for. I still said that Jia should go back with Zhang again. Zhang is not able to perform at that level again with her new partner, but Jia and Zhang is an perfect example of women's doubles. Crazy good player. They have the capability to defeat even Liu 10 too. Just imagine, I am saying this thing regarding a pair who is not even playing. Chen Jia, of course, they are world gold medalist, man, Olympic gold medalist, and I have always liked them. If you watch my 1 year old videos, last 2024 videos, you will understand that how much I have liked Chen Jia. But after they got separated, Chen with her new partner was not working, but Jia with her new partner Zhang was crazy good pair, and splitting them again was not a good idea. I think that they will be come back. They will come back sooner or later. But can they defeat Igarashi and Shida? I'm not predicting anything. Maybe Chen Jia win, I will be happy, or Igarashi or Shida win, I will be happy. So comment down below which match you are looking forward to. Finally, let's talk about mixed doubles. Chanto will be against Golai, and no matter who wins, of course, Malaysia is going to win here, and at least one pair is going into semi-finals of Denmark Open. And who do you think is winning? Just comment down below. And what are my views? Let me just start with this. Chanto defeated Gao and Wu in straight 2 sets, showing that they are crazy good player. They are great performers. And talking about Golai, they defeated Shivogami and Hobara in straight 2 sets. So those both players, Golai and Chanto, both, I will say that, performed a crazy good matches. Straight 2 sets win, of course, I always get impressed. But who will win here? So my prediction is clear and simple. Chanto are winning here, because they are better pair as compared to Go and Lai. There are some communication issues. I will say that there is a little bit of attack issues, but that is not the thing with Chanto. And that momentum, that tournament wins, World Championships gold, and that, I will say that, self-confidence is there in Chanto. So no matter who wins, Malaysia will be winning here. But if I have to predict who will be winning, who has an upper hand, so I will go for Chanto. And what are your views regarding this man? Just comment down. Finally, let's talk about Jiang and Wei, who will be against Christiensen and Boje. I talked about Christiensen Boje in World Championships. If you don't know, I discussed about how they defeated Wang in first round, how crazy good they are performers and everything. Of course, they are good performers. Jiang Wei, who defeated Scotland players Dunn and McPherson in straight 2 sets win, and Christiensen Boje defeated Tang TSE in straight 2 sets. So both matches were impressive, and this match is a must match. Why I am saying that thing? Christiensen Boje defeated Wang in World Championships first round, and so they have the potential to defeat even world number 1s or world number 2s. They have the potential, but can they defeat this stable Jiang and Wei. Look, one thing that what I know Feng Wang is their overall gameplay. Their overall gameplay is excellent. They are excellent in that thing. But I will say that little bit upper hand for Feng Wang is their attack. 6 foot 5 inch Feng, when he do those crazy good down the line smashes, those crazy smashes, man, you cannot even defend that. But talking about Jiang and Wei, from last two, I will say that 6 or 7 months, whenever I was watching their gameplay, I was thinking like, man, they are impressive. They have tactical gameplay. They can go for parallel gameplay. Everything is perfect. Wei is way good on net. I have also compared her with Wang. Wang, one of the craziest men's of my men singles, I'm saying, mixed doubles pair with Zhengxi Wei. She was crazy good. So Wei is better in net play too. But last week, Jiang proved me that his attack is same level as compared to Fang. Man, crazy good attacks by Jiang, and I was like, man, his smashes are way impressive, and doing those crazy good smashes against Fang. The Fang is the player, I will say that who can defend, who can go in any part of the court with an ease. As he's 6 foot 5 inches player, he can defend any smashes. He can go anywhere with ease, and getting point against him, or I will say that him and Huang, is a tough thing. And Jiang proved that thing last week that he can get those points against Feng Wang. So I was loving that match, and currently I will say that this match has every potential to be the best match of today's quarterfinals in Denmark Open. I will recommend, please watch this match, and if you get the time, please watch complete match, and I will discuss about this match tomorrow too. But talking about Christiensen Boje versus Jiang Wei and who can win this match, I will go for world number ones, Jiang and Wei. Let me give you the reasons. Of course, momentum is with them, but one more thing is with them is that stable gameplay, that tactical gameplay. After each and every release, after each and every, I will say that set or 11 half time, their talks with their coaches is completely different. They are listening that what they have to do. They are listening and everything, and whatever the strategy is, whenever they are, I will say that after half set, they are again starting to play on court. Their gameplay and their learning, literally, you can feel that thing that they are applying strategies of coach, and they are looking a little bit different. So this is the thing that I like about Jiang Wei. And talking about Christiensen Boje, excellent players, excellent mixed doubles pairs. And what I like about Boje is her defense and attack too. Man, so less mixed doubles pair is where women do this crazy level of attacks, and that's why I always liked Watanabe and Higashino's pair, because Arisa Higashino used to do crazy good jump smashes from back line too. But this same thing goes with Feng Huang too, Jiang Wei too. Wei, I will not say that she is having crazy good attack, but I will say that Feng Huang's partner Huang is having crazy good, I will say that attack too. And the same comparison with Christiensen Boje is having same amount of attack from backline, and that is much impressive. So this is the thing I will be looking forward for this match, and let's just hope for a crazy good match here. So which match you are looking forward to, just comment down below.